What's up, guys? This is Victor Bell, the general, founder of Warhorse Strength Camp and the Champion Development Academy, creator of the Champion Army, where I help male entrepreneurs become champions in their business, bank account, and their bodies and their lives. So, doing a quick video for you, and it was something that kind of came to me. As you guys can see, I'm not at the beach. It's raining, and still standing outside. You know, the beach is right there. Just didn't feel like walking across the grass here to go to it. Like I said, it's raining, dumping a little bit. So standing out, feeding my dog. He's doing his thing. So kind of a message that kind of came to me. You know, I worked out this morning, did my special forces stuff, went met up with my guys, heard some good wins from them, some stuff going on, and it reminded me of something. You know, I got this fish, and ironically my fish name is Champ. So I woke up in the morning and I can hear some flapping, and I got up and I never turn the lights on. I usually meditate in the morning, but I hear this flapping. I thought it was my dog Ox scratching his ears, thinking he has a ear infection, right? Because American Bulldogs seem like they always have something going on with them. Anyways, so I turn the light on and I find that my fish, and he's a big fish, is actually flopping around on the ground. He's jumped out of the tank. And I run and I go get this bowl, and, you know, I slide it over the top of him because he's flopping all over the damn place. And then I get a plate and I slide it underneath the bowl and I stick him back in the tank. And he just swims to the bottom and he's cruising back and forth. And I'm like, whew, thank God I came out here just in time. Now, before that, that fish doesn't need me. I feed him, I do whatever's necessary, but in the end, he doesn't really need me. He does his fish things. And typically, as a coach, sometimes you'll have a coach and you may not think that coaching or having a coach is going to be effective until you jump out of the water, until you're out of your element. And it's that coach that runs and gets the bowl, puts it on top of you because you're flopping around and you can't breathe, gets the plate and slide it underneath you so you don't fall out of the bowl. My dog just took a dump, I guess, right here in the grass and slid all across the floor because he's excited. Anyways, get that plate, slides it underneath the bowl, puts you back in the tank, into the element where you can swim back and forth and do your thing all over again. At that moment, you're back to breathing. You're back to normal. Now you're better than you were before. But before that, you were just jumped out of the tank. You hit this bump in the road. You're flopping around on the ground. You can't breathe, and you're wondering how the fuck are you going to make it. You see, when you have a coach, sometimes having coaching, sometimes having a mentor, you don't always need all of the advice. Some of the things are put in place for you, some of it that you know. Sometimes it's that level of accountability that you have to lean on at the times when you really need it, when the noose is around your neck, when you've jumped out of the water and now you're not in your own element anymore. You're in a new element and you're flopping around and you're trying to get it all back to life. You're trying to not die there. That coach will come and say, hey, here you go, brother, just do this. Hey, that's all good. Here, just do this. Hey, stop moving around so much. All we got to do is do this, man, and you're back on track, and you'll be better when you get back in the water. You see, having a coach around is just what Champ needed. Any other time, he's just a fish. In his element, I feed him, I keep him going, cruising at the altitude where he is now, but it wasn't until he needed me, life or death. I just happened to show up and be there. Now, what if I didn't show up? Champ would have died on the ground. I would have woke up like, holy shit, my fish is dead. That's the same thing in your business. That's the same thing as coaches and entrepreneurs that we go through. Sometimes we don't have a coach. We don't have someone who has our back. We don't have an accountability and action steps in place with somebody holding us to a higher standard of ourselves, to the part towards when we're finally been knocked out of water, when we've jumped out of the tank, when we're not performing the way that we need to or used to, we have nobody around and we just lay there and we die and people wonder, what the hell happened? You see, that's your responsibility as a coach, as an entrepreneur, as an athlete, as an achiever, to always make sure that you have somebody waiting, flapping in the wings, that keep you cruising at a higher altitude all the time. So when you do get off track, when you are a fish out of water, they can put you back in it and you're stronger than you were before it was that you actually needed them, because they've always been there helping you, cruising you, feeding you, making sure that's necessary. You do what's necessary in your element, and when you're out of it, they got you back. Again, this is Coach Victor Bell. Quick message, quick reminder. This is what coaching, mentoring, and all of that stuff is about. Sometimes you already know what to do. You just ain't fucking doing it. Again, Coach Vic, go to championdevelopmentacademy.com, fill out the application, watch the video. Let me help you move your life forward, give you the edge in your business so you can live more abundantly, have more passion, do the shit that you're supposed to be doing. Passion sounds gay, but do the shit that you're supposed to be doing for the reason that you're supposed to be doing it. Again, Coach Victor Bell, what's up? Wage war, brothers.